Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mahasinur Rahman, and today we will learn about the impact of the coronavirus in the insurance sector. From 2019 in February to 2020 in February, the insurance sector is supposed to expand by 20%. Just the life insurance sector is supposed to increase by 18%. Other insurances is supposed to add to the growth. The insurance sector was looking up after the depression in 2009. 2019 and 2020 is supposed to be the frontier years for the insurance sector. However, the coronavirus took all those growth away. As we know, coronavirus has ravaged all over the world. Billions were impacted and billions of dollars were also impacted. The financial markets all over the world faced their problems, and there was a shortage of capital in every sector of the world. And since this shortage of capital has translated into the insurance sector, there was an increased demand of loss of revenue insurances from the companies. However, this type of insurance are not really common, and since these are not common, the insurance sector has needs to adapt to this sort of demands. Other than that, there is also a increased demand of health products. Coronavirus has also helped people to realize that they need health insurance and they should get life insurance too. Now, since these insurances are popular, these insurances are also in demand. However, there is one problem. Due to the social distancing measures adopted by a lot of countries, the paper trails of a insurance application is not possible right now. So, paperless insurance applications need to be developed. A lot of insurances are lacking behind since they have not invested in the technology related to this sort of uh, paperless transactions. However, once implemented, it is believed that paperless transactions will be a good for every insurance company since it will be cheaper, easier to maintain, and it will be faster and easier for both the consumers and the company itself for various accounting and other risk management reasons. The expectations of near term increase in claims has also a significant chance of loss, and there is a material drop in interest rate and credit rates. However, the mathematics of the revenues are not really clear yet since we are still going through this crisis and we don't know if this crisis will translate to even heavier crisis in the future. Since there is a pressure of capital growth and since there is a pressure of loss of revenue, we see a lack of capital. As I have talked about, this lack of capital has given rises to the demand of a loss of revenue type of insurance. However, there is also another side to this. Since capital is now harder to get, insurances are coming down the priority of all the companies. Companies don't really want to spend more on insurance, they want to spend less because they need to invest those capital in places they feel will provide more revenue. This is a problem for insurance companies. However, with more digital and paperless transactions taking place, insurance companies can expect to lower their premiums in order to gain more market share if they need be. So my recommendation would be to invest in technology and invest it fast. Insurance companies need to invest in mobile apps as well, since these apps help to make the paperless transactions happen. Now, insurance companies need to work with the government or the policymakers to make sure all the policies stay in force. In some cases, insurance companies are expected to higher coverage because of the demands of the government. And insurance companies needs to get together and work with the government on how these policies will go forward in the post-corona period and the current corona period. Accelerated premium of payments for government policies will ensure a steady cash flow for the companies, and the insurance sector needs to look into that. As far as capital stress goes, the FDI limit can be increased in order to mitigate that capital stress. After the lockdown situation has ended, the economic uh, products will require fast approval process, since companies will look into a high growth potential after this crisis is over. And with that, I would like to conclude this presentation with a vote of thanks to Kaiser Hamid sir, who has recently lost his father to this coronavirus crisis. I would like all of you to pray for his father and his family and his health. And with that, I would like to end this video.